What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916. I'm here with DJ Verrett, and this is Fresh Out Prison Talk. And back by popular demand, we're gonna kick around some more stories and answer some questions for you guys. We had a viewer that emailed in, and he was asking about, have you ever been in a riot, and how do you prepare for a riot, and what actually goes down? Because a lot of people think that, a riot, when they see one on TV and these goddamn fictional Hollywood movies, that, everybody makes it out and it's just like it's all choreographed. This shit, there is no choreographing going on the yard when those guards are busting those M16s at you and they telling you to get on the ground, and you got people getting poked and they trying to get out the way of getting poked. I mean, it's some serious shit, man. So, could you, share with our viewers your experience having dealt with a riot in prison?
Oh, damn it, man. Shit, how many? I've been in a few of them.
What was one of the most serious ones that you seen shit go down that afterwards, basically you were like, God damn, and it was a major lockdown?
All of them. Every last one of them. That's real talk. Every last one of them motherfuckers was dangerous. And like I said, dog.
What was the first one you were involved in?
Lon Pope.
USP?
Yeah. You got to bring this shit out. You got to use this shit.
Yeah.
It's going down. See, I was still new to the system, right? This was not MDC. Mm-hmm. This is not where you can go take your, walk around and flip in shower shoes.
Yeah,
all day long.
No, ain't none of that.
This is where a motherfucker gotta put that Big Ben on every day. This is where you go to sleep with your boots on. When they rack that gate, you fully dressed. When that gate open, you gotta be fully dressed. Because homie's gonna come through that motherfucker, nigga. How come you ain't dressed? It's like I was taking a nap one day, right? And my homeboy Johnny came up in there, he was like, nigga, it's going down. And I'm disoriented, it was like, what you mean? And start laughing and said, nigga, why you got your shoes on? That's 500 push-ups. Now what you mean, 500 push-ups? Nigga, you sleep with no shoes on. 500 push-ups.
Yeah.
Or take that 60 seconds. 60 seconds is,
oh,
right?
Yeah. You run up in that 60 seconds, you gotta get busy.
Yeah, they're gonna put hands on you for 60 seconds.
Yeah, you gonna get busy up in there.
So I just knocked 500 push-ups out, but in the pen, man, everything is like color-coded. You know what I'm saying? Everything is sectioned off. The blacks, the whites, the Hispanics, the Asian population really not thick. They roll with them.
The Native Americans.
Native Americans, Native Americans, you cannot put hands on nobody else. They cannot put hands on anybody that looks like me and you. We cannot put hands on nobody that looks like them. You see what I'm saying? It's an unnatural environment. So what happened was, it was about a dope sack. You're supposed to pay him, didn't pay him. Hands got put on them. Next you know what's going down. Had nothing to do with me, but it's the car.
By default.
By default, it's the car. So these young motherfuckers, excuse my language, but these young motherfuckers thinking that they really cut like that in the pen, when it go down, and when they start issuing the bone crushers, when they start issuing a bone crusher and say, nigga, you going over here, we going over there, and then when it go down, or when they call it the end of move, take off on anybody that looks like this. What you mean? What you mean? Take off on anybody that put this inside them. Put your mask on, and it's like, oh my God. And that's all I could say about stuff like that. I got hit too.
Yeah.
That's real talk. No bullshit. I'll show you my scars.
But I tell people, man, it comes from any and every direction. And if it go down and they find out you weren't on the yard or you was hiding out, you gonna get it when everybody gets.
I got hit right here in my leg right here. I got a scar right here in my leg. This is what cats do. Remember the Jet magazines and shit like that, and the National Geographics. You dip those in water and you wrap them in plastic. You dip them in water and you put them around your legs because you got them big arteries in your legs.
That's right.
You got
that's
big
right.
You got
vital organs.
Yeah, you want to keep that covered. So I'm like, man, when they dip in these National Geographics in this water and wrap them up in plastic and put them inside your jacket, this right here, you got to keep somebody away from your neck area, but your legs,
Vulnerable.
So you wrap them around your legs, and you're bringing back these goddamn memories right now.
Now, how far in advance usually do you know about a riot? Because some people, think it happens right away, or do you, get a word up that it's gonna be going down, blah blah blah, go stack your locker up, or?
Yeah, sometimes there's advance notice, but when it's that time, it's like we riding right now, and you walk outside or inside the block. You gotta take off on people. I remember this one cat. He just came to the system. 2 days. 2 days on the yard, and we on the basketball court, right? And I had the knives on the yard. Everybody, not just me. Everybody keep a knife on the yard, right? So we on the basketball court, and one of the homies, now here come the crazy part. We're out of state, right? So being a Damu and a Crip don't matter.
You're both from LA.
We're both from LA, right? So we're in Arizona, and on the yard for 2 days. He was in my block. We're on the basketball court, man, and there's maybe about 100 blacks, and maybe about a third of that was with the movement. We got trapped on the basketball court, one way in, one way out. I did not know anything about this, right? I wasn't told. Motherfuckers didn't spread the word. They came in and blocked the entrance. It's on my mama. It's on my mama right here. They blocked the entrance. I've been in the pen about 10 years now. I got the young homie with me. He's a big dude. But he don't know this shit. He's on the yard for 2 days. And I looked, I'm like, what's happening? He's like, they coming. He said, what that mean? I said, we gotta go through there. We can't let them in. So I told the homies, I'm like, nigga, grab your knife, nigga, grab your knife. And all of a sudden, I ain't gonna bullshit you. I don't wanna do this, but it's my self-preservation. You dig what I'm saying? And my heart beating fast. And can't nobody say when it's going down and it's 35, 36 of you and it's 200 of them, the odds are not in your favor. And you get nervous. There's no doubt about it. But I've been in the pen for 10 years, so I know what to do because I've been in a couple of riots already. And somebody got to go pierce that hole right there, right? Somebody has to pierce that hole. And this is God's honest truth. It's on my mama. I said, here, I gave him a poker. And he was like, what I'm gonna do with this? I said, poke anybody that don't look like you close to him. He's like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. He's a big dude. I said, homie, they gonna kill us. Somebody gonna get killed today. And I don't want it to be me or you. So you got to stab a motherfucker right now. And when they start approaching, don't let them surround us. We got to go to the front, right? I told the homies, this nigga is going down like this. And my other homeboy, I'll tell you his name too. He was like, what we gonna do, Ghost? I said, you hold on. I told him, here, give it to me. I said, I want you. He's a big dude, right? And I said, push me through the circle. Push me through the front. I said, he gonna push me through the front and y'all just follow. I'm scared to death. Look, that shit put chills on me talking about that shit. And he's nervous. And I told him, homie, whatever you do, don't stop moving. I'm gonna pierce a hole right now. And we walked to the basketball court, the entrance, maybe about 25 feet. And they were coming. And I had the jacket on and shit. I'm worried about this right here. I'm worried about, you know, if I get hit in the neck, I'm hit. And that fear starts coming, right? That fear starts coming, and I start taking that fear and said, now, push me now. And he's a big old mother, about 250. But he's never been in this second day on the yard and started to push me, and I'm running. I pulled the knives out and start poking. I had one like this and one like this, you know, and I poked a few of them, and and these motherfuckers is like, they started, you know, clearing the way, and we got out of there, and we went to the you know, to the football field, and the COs saw what was happening, called lockdown, and we were surrounded on the football field, on the football field.
Yeah.
And there was blood on my hands. Take that shit off. Rip your number off your jacket. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has the name and the number on the jacket. Rip that shit off. But I'm not cut at all. And the homie, he never seen no shit like this. And he thanked me. But here's something crazy. I did not want to. I was hoping I hope I didn't over. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk, because it's either them or me.
Well, survival, man. I mean, you ain't trying to die up in the pen.
Fuck no, I ain't trying to die.
You know what I mean? That's at the end of the day. You want to come home, and everybody always tells you there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees.
I knew nothing about this. Remember I told you before that you can shoot somebody from a distance, but stabbing somebody is personal.
It's up close.
It's up close. I can smell your breath. I can put this thing inside your body and hear you. I don't want to do no shit like that. But I got 10 more years I got to do. I'm trying to make it out. I've been in for 10. I got 10 more. So it's too many. It's too many rides, and I've been trying to explain to these youngsters, man. I ain't trying to save your life, but this is my experience. And if you want experience, keep doing what you're doing. You'll figure this shit out on your own.
Well, it's the same thing. I tell them, man, that you ain't got a pistol and pen. So all that pistol play and, you got a Draco and all this, ain't none of that in the pen. You going to have to get your little skinny ass up in there, and you got to put in some work if it come down to it.
Oh, you're going to be conditioned. Once you with the car, you buffing iron. Ain't no I ain't buffing iron. If it's going down, there is no I'm not a part of this. Motherfucker, you a part of this no matter what.
Yeah.
Either they gonna do you or we gonna do you.
Yeah.
And that's how it is. And it's self-preservation, and yeah. If I pull my pants up, I'll show you I got poked in the leg, I forgot. Got easy, loaded, tripping. Yeah.
Yeah, and see, what they don't know is after the riot, when they got a lockdown and ain't no food, ain't nothing coming, they come around checking everybody's body.
Oh, you're gonna get strip searched. They gonna lift your nutsack up. Lift your nutsack up, all that stuff, man. Excuse me. All that. Search you, open your mouth, hands, armpits, behind your ears, all that shit. And I ain't got hit behind my ear, but they want to search all body parts with your book card, all that shit, man. That shit you see on TV, That's somebody who ain't never been there wrote that shit. That's somebody who never been there wrote that shit. You know, these orchestrated, it goes down like this. No. That shit'll go down for reaching over somebody.
Yeah. Walk between tables.
Walk between tables.
Walk between the wrong tables. You're supposed to go around.
Yeah.
Because if you walk between, that might have been somebody's a hit.
Using the wrong phone.
Exactly.
That's the black phone. That's the white phone. That's the Hispanic phone.
Yeah.
Shit like that, you know.
Yeah. I tell them, man, hey, it's a serious game, man, and you know, when you're dealing with the aftermath, not only the inmates, man, but when you, like you said, you got the guard, then bringing the goon squads, and they up in there.
When I was in Florence,
whew, man, they don't care who you talking about getting beat up by the police on the street, catching something, man. You be up in one of them situations, and they doing what they got to do. It ain't no joke. Man,
let me tell you, man, when I was in USP Florence, dog, they would send you through the tunnel, right? Because they had a tunnel around the prison. You know, it's like when it snows, if it gets too crowded out, if it's too snowy outside, they open the tunnels. But when they escort somebody to SHU on the regular, they send you through the tunnel. Now, the tunnel in USP Florence is not just for when it snows. It's for to transport you, not on the compound, but it's not only dangerous when it's filled with hundreds of inmates, it's dangerous when the CO is taking you to SHU. Because the cowboys up in USP Florence, that shit is on the news, you know, they was beating motherfuckers and then send you to the hospital and then tuck you away in SHU until you heal up.
Yeah. They were doing that at Long Park too. Remember they do pig tie you,
yeah.
Hog tie you.
Man.
Hog tie dude. Dude told me he got hog tie, butt naked.
Yeah, they will put you in the dry cell.
Yep.
And the dry cell is like you 4-pointed on the slab, on the concrete slab.
Yep. Hey, you guys explain what 4-point is for those who don't know, man.
4-point is like if you suspected of something, or you just straight goofball or something, they put your extended like this, and you're 4-pointed, right?
Yeah.
And you're like that for 72 hours.
So that's like some medieval shit.
It's some medieval shit.
Yeah.
It's torturous.
Yeah, it's some shit. You guys watch Viking and some of these other crazy ass that. Yeah, it's some real shit.
This is real shit. So you're there for 3 days, 72 hours. So what that means is when they 4-point you and they just can't control you, what they gonna do is they gonna come put you, they gonna strip you. You're gonna leave your drawers on, right? You're gonna leave your drawers on. But they gonna 4-point you, break you down to your drawers, and feed you. Here's some milk, some orange juice. They gonna feed you, and then they gonna tie your ass back up, and they will allow you one hand to feed yourself, right? One hand to feed yourself. And remember, you eat, you gotta drop that deuce. So just imagine this. You laying in your own feces for 3 days. This ain't no joke. I'm not bullshitting you. You would lay in your own feces for 3 days. Until you gonna act right? Yeah, act right. So that's why you see a lot of cats that get defeated. Because when you making that decision to selling dope or doing what you're doing on the street, not knowing that this is in the future.
Yeah. It's a whole nother mental game, man. And like I said, man, it's a blessing that we're out here right now, able to do what we're doing to help save some lives, so these people don't get caught up in these situations and then be sitting there thinking, why did I do that, Lord? Please, God, help me. Because you start talking all type of, you become very religious, very fast. And ain't nobody there, man.
Ain't nobody there, man. This is just my opinion, okay? Just my opinion. You know, when cats say stuff on the radio and these songs and shit, they're reporters. They're telling my story, they're telling your story, they're telling people's story who's been there. And they're glorifying that shit. So when these young motherfuckers actually believe them, you know, these motherfuckers went to Yale and now they're gangster rappers.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
These motherfuckers used to be COs,
Yeah.
and now they're gangster rappers.
Yeah, got a few
you know?
tattoos, now they G'd up.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and them watches, shit, I got them watches. You know, all that shit don't mean nothing. But it's the fact of the matter is I worked hard for this shit, right? And when I'm sharing, it's not to glorify that shit. It's like, this is what happened. This is what happened to me. This is what happened to hundreds of people that I know.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up. Excuse my language.
No. That's the real of it, man.
Yeah.
That's the real of it. So, you know, like I said, that's why I want to, you know, that's why I brought you back on the show, because I felt that there was a lot of rocks that had been turned over that we needed to share. And hey, you know, it's a blessing being able to sit down, like I said, once again with you, and to have our viewers get the real from somebody who's been through the system. Big Herc, DJ Verrett, Fresh Out Prison Talk.